Hi everyone, it's Michelle Carlisle with All In Realtor Team, back with another community connection on the Wentzville Parkbench. I am here at St. Patrick's School with Principal Jill Gould, and we are highlighting positive principles for our Excellent Educators series. Tell me, how did you become a principal? How does that work?
Well, it started probably a little over 20 years ago when I first became a teacher. And then I taught for just over 16 years and had a great principal that I worked for. And she's the one that put the idea in my head and said, Jill, you have leadership skills. You should pursue this. So I took a chance. I went back to school, got my degree in administration, and God blessed me with my first principal position, 8 years ago now. So,
Congratulations, a little bit late.
Right? I fell in love with it, and I go from there. This is my 5th year here at St. Patrick.
Awesome. Why did you get into education? What was important about it for you that was where you decided to focus?
It has to be all of the role models of teachers that I had from first grade on. I had really great teachers, and I was most influenced by a teacher my freshman year. She taught English, and I just loved her, and she made me feel smart. And
I mean, that always helps.
It really is about the relationships, and
Yeah.
The teachers that are most impactful to me are the ones that build those relationships with the students, and I had many of those. I was very blessed.
I certainly agree with that. My favorite teachers were the ones that offered a little bit of their own personality and their own self and really treated you like a person.
Exactly.
Not a little kid, not someone that was beneath them. They actually spoke with you as if you were a peer.
Right.
And it is amazing how far that goes.
It truly is, especially now.
Yeah.
Even now with the new changing culture, as I call it.
And it's changed quite a bit, but we won't say how long ago we were in school.
No. Oh no. And I'm way past you.
So, as a private school, I know that the difference that community makes for you is maybe a little bit different than for a public school. For those that aren't really familiar, how are you involved in the community? What kind of reach do you try for outside the school?
Well, we truly try to get our students involved in outside things. Just for an example, this morning we had start graduation. So the Wentzville police officers, several of them were here and presented our 5th grade with their certificates of completion. So we love that involvement. We have several students and families who are active in the Wentzville area, so they spend a lot of time coming in, participating with us and volunteering. We are big into community service. It is one of those things that we truly want to instill in the students and help them to understand what it means to give and be a part of what is really happening out there. So we do the food drives, and this year we did Box of Joy, which is something that students brought in boxes and filled them with Christmas gifts, and they got sent off. And it was a great family community activity too, because the kids went shopping. They got to choose the age and the gender of the child, and then they went shopping with the family, and they got to pick out things. And so it was, a lesson about how to buy and give for others versus
instead of making a list.
Yes.
Like, I want this, I want that.
Exactly.
It's how can I help somebody else?
Exactly.
And that is a wonderful thing to teach, especially at younger ages, because when I was a kid, it was me.
Yeah.
So that's very good to hear. I love it.
We love it.
I'm sure it's challenging as a principal. You know that not every kid is the same.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the things that you face in trying to make sure that every child learns at their own pace and in the style that works best for them? Because it used to be the directive was you followed the plan book,
right,
and it was super boring for some kids, it was super hard for other kids,
Right.
and that's where you ended up with the classroom troublemakers. How do you handle
Well,
the fact that every kid's different?
exactly, and I feel like they are even more so now. So we are very, very, very fortunate. We have a wonderful relationship with the Wentzville Special School District. So when we have students that we feel have any kind of need, or they come in, they allow us to, we go through them for assessments, and so that's one thing. We've been working on building our resource program for the past few years, and it has come such a long way. So we are actually able to accept more students with more needs.
Great.
And it really, really is, because as much as it is that we can help students with special needs, it's also great for our students who are here currently, to be a part of a more diverse group,
Right.
So that is a big deal.
I think sometimes people forget that in a family with multiple children, you might have one with special needs and the other two don't have any special needs.
Right.
And it's, they have a family dynamic, and having to send one child to a different school because there aren't systems in place to, it is more inclusive, and I think that's awesome.
It is. There is an organization here in St. Louis area that started for that very reason. It was just a couple that had same thing, children, and one was special needs, and they have started a business that is giving all of us extra funding, grants for being able to supply the resources and the professional development for our teachers, and even the actual manpower that we need. So this is a beautiful thing. They have been, yes, it has really helped with our resource program. So we are very, very fortunate. And as far as addressing and just, that differentiated instruction that we need to have, when you have rockstar faculty members, which I do, they figure it out really quickly, and they learn the needs of the kids, and they just dive in, and they're committed, and they too are big into building those relationships with the students. And again, I'll say it over and over, that is such an important part of having a good school community. Is
kind of part of having a good life as well.
Agree.
And the learning early that caring about other people and knowing other people and feeling empathy is one of those life skills that some people have a difficult time learning at all. So the earlier we start helping our children understand how important relationships really are, what else is there in life?
Right.
There's a bunch of stuff you can't take with you, but
that's right.
Then there's the people.
Right.
And that is the key part.
Right.
So I think you guys are doing an awesome job.
Well, thank you. We are a little fortunate because we get to bring Jesus in to the building with us, and he is obviously the key role in everything that we do. But yeah, he's blessed us very much so. And like I said, with the support that we have from all the way from our pastor, priest, and all the way down, it makes for a wonderful family community. The students rock, so do the families.
So and the rockstar teachers.
Yes. That's their nickname.
I know you're not allowed to call yourself a rock star principal because
No.
You got to have a little humility, but I will rock star principal right here.
I appreciate that, but again, it's all about the support to get.
It takes a
it
team. It is. It really does take a team, and it's awesome to see in a school, no matter what kind of school it is, the fact that everyone is here for the benefit of the kids. And that's what's most important, and it's awesome to see.
You bet. Yeah.
But did you have anything else that you wanted to share with Wentzville or bring up? Like, I don't know, do you have a drive or I know the holidays are coming up, so if there's anything that your school is attempting to do for the community that we could help with, is there anything that we can do for you? Because you do so much for our kids.
Honestly, we just appreciate being included in so many things. I appreciate you reaching out and just recognizing us. St. Patrick is just, we've done all of our drives this year as far as, we did our Thanksgiving food drive and we did our Christmas, and we're truly, truly blessed in that way. But we'd love to invite anybody that's interested into coming and checking out St. Patrick's School. I mean, that's what we're here for, is to educate. And we're just grateful and blessed and happy.
Awesome. Well, I'm sure that most of Wentzville is right there with you. And the part that isn't just hasn't seen this video yet.
I appreciate that. Oh.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Principal Gould. It was wonderful to meet you and hear about your school and all the great things that you're doing with our community and helping kids learn how to be better people.
Well, thank you, Michelle. We appreciate you inviting me. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.